Yo, Jack of All Spades Nation, Jack of All Spade World. How y'all guys doing? It's your boy Wabibi, proud of Africa. I'm just taking some time. This is not a full-fledged episode. I'm just taking some time to go ahead and express my thanks, express our thanks, on behalf of Banks and on behalf of the beloved one DJ. I'm here first at the studio, just soaking it all in, man. I'm just so thankful, and we're so thankful for all the support we've been getting this year. We're, closing out on season 4. And I just want to take a little pause to say thank you to all our supporters. We always give our guests their flowers on each and every episode. And now it's our chance to give our supporters their flowers. You've been rocking with us since season 1, since we was recording our podcast out of Banks' crib. Now we're in the studio, and now we're in the hopes of, working things where we can get our own space and we continue growing our business. But it goes without saying, we're just so grateful. We had a successful year this year. We had a great Jack of All Spades Jack weekend. We had, that's the first, the trivia night and the kickball. When it went off without a hitch, we had a great time. It was a lot of good feedback, and we're gearing up to do it again for next year. But like I said, I want to take a little time just to say thank you to everybody who've been supporting us from this point on. It's just been a special podcast this year. And it's just, this podcast episode, well, not a full-fledged episode, but when you hear this is more so like a message to the community. It's a message to the community. I talk too fast and I start stumbling on my words. Like I always say, when it gets too wordy, things start getting dicey. But I digress. So this is a little message to the community. I just want to say that, we're just so thankful for everything. Just be on the lookout for next year for season 5. We're going to bring some more guests. We're going to actually make it a little bit more interactive. We're going to ask, I'm going to put a post up within a week or so, sometime in December, where we're going to ask, who do y'all want to have on the podcast for season 5? Who do y'all want to see? Because we've always been one-sided where we always, give y'all the guests. But this time, we want to change things up and, allot some space for season 5 to where we can ask, our supporters, who do y'all want to hear about? Whose story you want to hear about? Which business you're inquiring about and you want to know who's the face behind the business? Let us know. You can let us know in the caption when the posts come out. You can always shoot us an email. It's joasclt@gmail.com. You can always let us know in the DMs at Jack of All Spades CLT. On Facebook at Jack of All Spades CLT. Even throw it in a comment on our YouTube page. But we want to make things more interactive for our guests, for our supporters, for our listeners, for our new listeners. I think we want to just try to expand things for next season. And before I go ahead and get off this thing and we start recording our next, guest who's on the schedule for today, I just want to stop and say thank you, man. It's been very, 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 very pleasing. Great experience. Who would have known we'll be here 4 seasons, going into our 5th season when we first started. We started this thing back in 2019, and it's crazy. We're just 3 high school friends turning into brothers, starting a podcast, growing a business. And we know we have our personal lives outside the podcast, but we still allow time to make this happen because we know that y'all like what we're doing. We always get a lot of positive feedback when we're out and about, text messages, and it just inspires us to keep on going. And so we're going to keep on moving this train forward, and you're going to be seeing a lot more Jack of All Spades next year, and we're going to be a lot more engaged in the community. There are some events we didn't make this year. We apologize for those, for the events we didn't make, but we're going to be more engaged and more involved in the community next year, and you're going to see our moves. It's going to be great. I'm not going to close things out like DJ closed things out, because when things start getting wordy, it start getting very, very dicey. I'm going to close things out the way Wabibi will close things out, the pride of Africa, man. So shout out to all the diaspora. One love to everybody. Peace.